I think I done it last time, did I not?
No, remember I done it in actually looking to a podcast, and then you didn't say
I just practiced.
Good one.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lavender Marriage Podcast. We're your hosts.
I'm Jack.
I'm Becca.
I'm really excited because we are actually uploading the first episode today, and low-key, I think that makes this a wee bit more nerve-wracking because it's like now people are watching.
It's
like,
about to be out.
The last 3 episodes we've recorded, like, they haven't been out when we're recording them.
No.
And still there's not an episode out, so maybe this will be worse next week. But, like, I don't know, like, this is like, okay, we really do have a podcast now.
Yeah. That's what, see when, obviously we've made like the social media for it, we've got an Instagram, and when I seen like other people that I don't know, so your friends.
I said that to my mum today.
I was like, who are these people? I was like, oh no, I'm forgetting.
I was like, saying to my mum, I was like, yeah, like I'm just going for the follow now. Like recognise quite a lot of them, but then it's just like random girls or like a random guy.
They're just the girls that fancy.
Yeah, and I'm like, who are these people?
Who are these people?
Well, they might fancy you now, but they'll be fancying me by the end of today's episode.
Are you going to turn into a woman?
Oh. Sorry, I forget we actually are different genders. So, how have you been?
Not actually been in the worst mood all day.
Yeah, yeah.
The worst mood. I can't shake it, guys. I'm still in my luteal phase. It's really showing.
Yes, it's been a week for you, but only a couple of days for us.
Honestly. But I meant to buy oranges for my break, and I forgot. Because I want to get that before I go on holiday. So.
Well, I mean, obviously the episode is not uploaded, but I'm sure we'll be so thankful to hear your feedback about everything we learned last week. Yeah. Especially myself, obviously learning that women do not lay ovaries. That was a little bit of a shock to the system, and I did bring that information home and told my mum about it, and she looked at me like I was mad. I don't know where I got this information from, though. Like, see, I wholeheartedly thought that was true.
Like, you had me tripping.
We had to Google it.
I was like, am I wrong? But I don't know why I thought that I was wrong.
I had so many questions about it because I was like, well, what if, like, you looked in the toilet, like, would you just see an ovary there? Well, obviously you wouldn't because that doesn't happen, but, like, I don't know. I really thought this was the God's honest truth, and turns out it's not.
It's not. No. You learn something new every day.
Every single day.
Every single day.
Well.
What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? I have been working, and I've made quite a lot of songs recently. I feel like that's not something I spoke about on the podcast, actually. What the hell? So.
You haven't. I feel like in the first episode that
we made, but then never uploaded.
Never uploaded. It was a trial run. I think we did touch on, like, our interests creatively, but I don't think we've done it since then.
Then that's what we should do today.
I think.
Okay.
Fine.
Right. Well, let me take you back to a time when I was just a little tot. And
I love that you use that. Just a little tot.
It's like my favourite phrase. And my Uncle Sean is in a band called the Shermans. Shout out the Shermans. Shout out. And he gave me a guitar when I was younger, and he taught me a little bit of the guitar. But I don't know what happened. I was young, but anyway, I stopped playing it. And in the lockdown, I started playing the guitar again, and learned a few songs, and just kind of played it in the lockdown, and then never picked it back up. Then last year, I started playing the guitar again, and this time I actually stuck. I was like, damn, finally. But alongside playing the guitar, I also started making songs. So I think that was the difference between last year and, like, every other year. Yeah. Is that last year I actually, like, taught myself how to play guitar to write music instead of just being able to play a tune. So, now I've wrote, like, basically a million songs. To be fair, all throughout high school I used to write songs as well, but, like, never really put them to music. So, like, honestly, you could probably just call them poems. And then, yeah, so I feel like a lot of what I do now is like not really guitar work. Like I don't actually even write songs on guitar anymore. I just like do a lot of like music production.
Which is so cool. He showed me some of the stuff he's working on, and it was like having Becca Mitchell in my bed.
I don't know Becca Mitchell.
Pitch Perfect.
Oh, and
Anna
you've
Kendrick.
been loving Pitch Perfect.
I do love Pitch Perfect.
And shout out Anna Kendrick. I'm
Shout out
sorry
Anna
that I
Kendrick.
said that I didn't realise you were that hot. I take that back. You're beautiful. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. Should have. My laptop is in my car to be fair, but I'm not going all the way to get to it. But I should have brought it up, and I literally could have played some of the songs. Maybe I'll do it next week. But yeah, I'm like making like a little like project kind of thing. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm not actually going to ever like do anything with it or like put it out.
But it's like it's a passion project.
No, literally, like I'm just
I
doing
love
it because
that.
it's like creative and I like the thought of like being able to have something like under my belt.
Yep. Build up your skills.
Is that saying below under my belt? Like I have this under my belt.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it doesn't feel right.
No, I think it is.
It feels like a weird saying.
Sure it is.
But yeah, so I just want like I want to put something together that like I created, and if somebody was to ever turn around to me and be like, okay, well, what work have you made? Like, well, here's a full fucking whatever you want to call it. Honestly,
it is.
Under my belt, safely or satisfactorily achieved experience. Exactly. Yes. So that's where I'm at. Like, I like playing the guitar. I love playing the guitar actually. And I don't think I would have understood any of what I understand now without playing an instrument. However, now that I do a more music production side, I don't really play guitar as much. However, I'm going to uni this year to do commercial music, and for that I need to be on a stage playing guitar. So I better pick that shit back up pretty soon actually, because I've got a month.
You've got a month.
Yeah, I need to order a new high string because mine is destroyed. But yeah, like that is basically it, to be honest. I feel like a lot of the music I make is like just like due to like an emotion. Like see if I'm feeling see if I'm really, really happy, like then I just want to make like the happiest song in the world. If I'm really sad, trust me, there's a depressor in the bank. So it's kinda like that. But something that I've learned to do over the past few months is kinda segregate the emotion from the music, which I really like because I was saying that like if you listen to like the radio and like put on the top 10 or something, like all those songs are going to sound pretty upbeat because they're pop music, but they might not necessarily be happy songs. And I think like that was something that I really struggled with. Like every song that I made that was sad sounded sad, and I didn't want that. I wanted something that still sounded upbeat, catchy, listenable, but
kind of like Billie Eilish vibes.
Yeah. Like even like Sabrina Carpenter. Like I think a lot of her songs are like
undertones of being sad, but happy vibe.
Exactly. And then also vice versa. Like you can also like create a song that is sad, but it's actually talking about something happy.
Yeah.
And it's a complex thing, I think, like to do it correctly anyway. Because like, what the fuck do I look like singing about how happy I am, and it's just like the saddest tiny violins in the background, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, you need to do it kind of correctly. But yeah, I don't know. I just made music because it was something to do and it was fun. And see, to be honest, like once you kind of get a grasp of like basic concepts and everything else is fun, and everything else is seeing how far you can push the boat.
I just think creatively it's insane how like there's so much. Oh, has it been 2 hours?
That'll be the fan off.
Yeah, got a fan in my room now.
New edition.
Anyway, forget what I'm saying. Creatively, there's so many different like roles and job aspects and everything. Like when Jack showed me his music and stuff, and he was just so easily like maneuvering his way around this software, and I was like, whoa. I look at that and I just see blurs and colours and all that, and I was just like, what is going on?
And that's with her glasses on.
And that's with the glasses on. But then I know that if I was to show you like InDesign or Illustrator or something, you know what I mean, like you wouldn't have a clue what you were doing.
Even in the same way if you took me to the gym.
If I took you to the gym,
that's actually maybe the best way we could put that. If you took me to the gym, I'd be looking a bit like, well, I know how to use the treadmill. Do you know what I mean? And if I put you onto that, you'd be like, okay, well, I know how to press record.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That kind of
Literally.
thing. But yeah, I think I've always been a very creative person all throughout school. Like I did up to advanced higher drama. I did drop out, so don't let them fool you. But I did advanced higher drama and everything. And I think that's another thing that really helps me with music and creating music is that I am very dramatic, and that in the sense of like being dramatic, but also in the sense of like drama. And that's something I like about music is that obviously there's different kinds of music. Like some folk are vocalists, some people are songwriters, some folk are just genuinely like music producers that are just putting words over a beat.
Yeah.
And there's so many different ways to make it, but what I think is most important to me when making music, I keep looking at that window, sorry guys. What I think is most important to me when I make music is capturing a feeling. And you can capture feelings through lyrics and instruments and that, but you can also capture feelings and atmosphere and sound effects and things like that. So I think it's really interesting to put drama into music. I don't think you see a lot of that, especially in popular music. I don't think you see a lot of building of a world in just one song.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good way to put it.
I think that's really important.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some songs where it's literally just like me playing the guitar and I'm just singing over it. And then there's some songs where it's, literally that one I showed you was a full fucking orchestra. Like, do you know what I mean? Like shit like that. I think it's so fun and so interesting.
I wish I was good at music, and that's such a cool talent and skill to have.
Literally, if you could play an instrument, what instrument would you play?
Probably the guitar.
Really?
I had a guitar when I was younger, but couldn't play it now.
Maybe we should pick that back up for you.
Maybe.
Okay.
It
could be fun. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh my god, yeah.
Got myself a teacher.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say this and then all the music heads pop up on the podcast, but I think playing guitar is maybe one of the easiest instruments you can do because just especially with like transposing and keys and stuff, you have like a capo and you just move that down the fretboards and that changes the key of the song. Whereas if you're playing piano, like it is different notes you are playing, and But also, I think piano is one of the most
complex.
Yeah, but fundamental to like music theory. Like it lays things out pretty easily for you to learn. So I've got a keyboard and a piano, and I can't play the keyboard that well, but I use it for chords and stuff, and it does a trick. Like it really helps. And I mean, I just play about with it. Like even if I don't plan on making a song and I'm just hitting keys, see what sounds nice. And I was literally saying this today, like there's inspiration in everything. So I might play one chord and be like, damn, that's the next song. Done.
Crazy.
Literally. Right, well, why don't you tell us a wee bit about your creative side?
My creative side?
Let me take a seat.
Don't know where to start, to be honest. I've always been very creative. I've always been into drawing. When I was younger, I wanted to be an animator. And then I realised all the actual work that comes into animation, and I was like,
fuck yeah. I really don't understand how they can all just like draw a picture and then draw the exact same picture the next time but move like the arm a little bit and it looks the same. I promise you, see if I was doing that, like the full page is changing.
Yeah.
It's probably not even going to be like the same colours.
No, for sure. It's crazy, but I always loved drawing like Disney characters and like just cartoons and stuff. And then when I was in school, because my school didn't have like graphic design or anything, we just had art. That was it. And for
I think that's the same as my school. I mean, obviously we had like creative arts like music and drama and art, but like I didn't really go as far as like different sectors of those subjects. That's might be a good way to put that.
Because when I went to college to do graphic design, like people in my class were saying how they'd done higher graphics and stuff, and I was like, what even is that? I didn't know that was a subject. And they were talking about like all these different tools and stuff, and I remember at the time, because I was like 18 or 19, and I was like, oh, I feel like they're so much further ahead of me.
Yeah.
Because they learnt all this in school and all I did was art.
Well, this is my problem going into uni. This is how I feel because I never did music at school or anything. Like, everything I know is completely self-taught.
Yeah.
I taught myself guitar. I did go to guitar lessons at the start of this year for my audition to get into uni, just so I could, perfect a little bit of my own Mariah Carey. But other than that, like, I taught myself everything on guitar. I taught myself music theory. I taught myself literally how to use all of these softwares, and everything else came from playing about and figuring out. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I feel going into uni. Is like, I feel like, not that I will be, but I know that when I'm there, I'm going to have massive imposter syndrome, and I'm going to feel like, damn, like, all these people know everything and I know nothing.
Yeah. No, yeah, 100% is a thing. And I think because I was kind of the same, like, because we had Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign, like, these are all softwares that you use as a designer.
Yeah.
And we had them at the school on, like, the Macs in the photography room. And I used to just mess about with it and, like, teach myself stuff.
Yeah.
So then when I went to college, I did know stuff. And we also did have, like, classes for each, like, software or whatever. But then when the lecturers tried to, like, tell me to do something differently, I was so bad at being, like, not, like, I just wouldn't do it. Like, I was so stuck in my own ways. And I do kind of regret that. I do wish that I let my lecturers actually help me more. Oh,
Pardon you?
Yeah. Little dinosaur noise.
Little frog in your throat.
Yeah. I do wish I let my lecturers help me more, but you live and you learn.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, so I done graphic design at college.
Well, I mean, we haven't even said this, but, like, you've designed everything for this podcast.
I have, yeah.
Like, do you know, if you went on to Spotify and look at the cover, you made that.
Yeah.
If you go on Instagram and look at the profile picture, you made that. Like, and in the same way that I made the theme song for this as well.
Exactly.
So it's like, I think, although, like, I wish I was better at drawing and you wish you were doing music, I think it's good that we both have our own talents because we've come together and create something.
No, absolutely. I agree with that. 100%. And I think as well that, like, I don't know, I just kind of forget that I can draw and I can do, like, quite cool things. And then when I do, like, little passion projects or whatever, and I do actually something for myself, like, because my biggest thing is I never want something that I enjoy to feel like a chore.
Yeah.
Like,
it's exactly what Billie Eilish said about music. Music's so fun until it becomes your job.
You know what I mean? And that is how I felt in college, because by the end of it, I was like, I don't want to go straight into a job.
Yeah.
Because I'm so burnt out. I was done 3 years at college.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how many projects, how many presentations, like, all of that.
And then to chuck yourself into a job where you're doing all that,
like,
feels a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I was just like, no. But then it's the same with, like, the gym and stuff, like becoming a PT. I'm like, but what if it makes me hate the gym?
Yeah, because now you have to.
Because then I have to go.
Like, although you already have a routine that you've put in place and you do follow,
yeah,
you know that you're the only person holding you to that, whereas now you'll have clients that are waiting for you at the gym.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I think that's such, like, a hard mindset to get out of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie, because it's just like, I don't even know. I don't know how to explain it.
What do you think, like, what piece of work have you made that you're the most proud of?
That's a good question.
Because I think you do draw, but you've also done other work aside from that is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, when we were talking, like, I know obviously you've done it for college, but when we were talking about, like, what we were going to speak about for the episode, we were talking about periods and that, like, you had a full presentation that you created and things like that. So, like, even including all of that, like, what do you think that you've made that you're the most proud of?
I'm really to think about this.
That's all right. Please be seated for a short interval.
I know, we need to come up with, like, an interval funny thing to go in between clips.
Literally.
I don't actually know. I've made quite a lot that I'm proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I probably would. I mean, the period like presentation thing I done, that I can't remember what was it for. It was like I can't remember. That's terrible of me. But that like I was really proud of that. It was the first time I ever used TikTok as well to like actually make a video.
Yeah.
And I had to show it in front of my whole class and all the lecturers, and they were all like laughing and stuff. And I was like, perfect. This is actually hit the way I wanted it to hit. We done this like YCN competition thing, that we all entered, and I done this like sounds so weird, but this poo bag dispenser.
Sorry, I really thought that was ending at I done this poo, and I was like, sorry, what?
This poo bag dispenser for a brand called Earth Raid, and I made it into like this paw shaped like green thing that you push, and it was so cool, and then it didn't win, sadly. But I don't know.
And who won?
God knows.
Well, whoever it was, but they don't have a podcast.
Quite literally. But things like that, like, but then that was the whole thing, because it was like I didn't like knuckling down to one thing.
Yeah.
So like I love branding. Like I've made like logos for people, like leaflets, posters, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I also love like doing actual posters, so like lyric posters, like typography.
Yeah, I love that.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I love typography. You can do so much with it. And like you said, like about how music. What was it you were saying about like? See, because I'm so tired. Actually, nothing's going on right now. Nothing's going on in my head. Music has like a certain vibe or whatever, like to each song. What was it?
Yeah, like building a world through one song, kind of thing.
Yes, building a world through one song. You can do that with letters. Like you can
absolutely
make typography have a personality, and I love that. I love that you can take like a boring typeface and then just add your own twist to it, and then like
create something.
It creates something that you actually feel connected to.
Absolutely.
So fun. So things like that, but also just like drawing in general. I've done like dog portraits and stuff. They're fun.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen a few of them.
Yeah.
Because you had one on your Instagram, didn't you?
Yeah.
Your design Instagram.
I don't know if I'm probably going to post it, so sorry guys, I'm not going to show you. I'm going to show Jack.
Okay, I'm really excited. Blind reaction.
But oh my god, it's literally right there.
I'm covering my eyes. I'm so excited.
Like, because you know how when you go into like a Scottish...
Oh,
yeah.
Love.
And then it has like all the towns in Scotland and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I just hand wrote that, so if I was to do it again, I would...
You put Falkirk and Ayr next to each other.
Yeah, why?
Because then that way I'll never be too far from you.
Aww. Oh my god, I didn't even know I did that.
That's so cute. I love that.
But yeah, because it's like, oh, what's the shop called? There's a shop in Glasgow that just shows like loads of Scottish art.
Oh yeah. What is it?
Oh, it's like, I don't know, but it's something. So like that just inspired me to make.
If we think about it, we'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, that just inspired me to make my own Scottish art.
Yeah.
And I came up with that, and I was like, I would fix the text on it, but like, I could see someone actually buying that.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. Just, I don't know. I love being creative because I love just being able to like put what's in my mind on paper.
Yeah, like it's quite cliche to say, but I think like it's the same way I feel about music. Is like you're literally given a blank canvas.
Yeah.
And here's your canvas, and go and do what you want with it. And I think that's the kind of thing. So like between passion and then it being a job, is with passion there's no restrictions, there's no guidance, there's no sort of pressure, because you're just making it. Whereas when it does become a job, you have to take that more seriously, and you have to be more thoughtful, and things can't just mean something to you. It has to be universal and relatable. And that's like, I think that's like a massive reason why like I don't put music out or anything, because a lot of the songs that I've made are like literally about such niche experiences, like shit that I'm sure only I have been through.
Mm-hmm.
like if I put that out, like who else is going to really relate to that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get.
I mean, also in the sense like I wouldn't want to put something out until like, well, not that I'm qualified, but like, do you know what I mean? Like until like I'm sure of it. Whereas now, like I'm just making beats for fun and then just putting a couple, you know what's and yeahs all over it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Love it.
I don't know, but I think like yeah, like me making music and you making art, like it is fun. That's a passion, and it's also a passion that we can bring here.
Absolutely. I think this ties in really well though, because we weren't even going to speak about.
No, we weren't.
This
This is
at all.
actually totally
But
just came up with right now.
this does tie well into what we are going to be speaking about for part of today's episode, and that is navigating your 20s.
Yes.
And I think this segues into it really nicely because how I feel sometimes is like in such a hurry to grow up and be like in an actual design job where like I work for an actual company in Glasgow or Edinburgh or you know what I mean, like I'm 9 till 5, and like a lot of the time I'm like, what am I doing? Like why am I still in retail? I've been in retail since I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
Like why am I still there? But then like other times I'm like, but I get to I work early in the morning, finish early in the afternoon.
Yeah,
and then
Monday,
I have
Friday.
Monday, Friday, and then I have the entire day to work on my passion stuff. Like
to work that's pretty cushy, yeah.
Yeah, to go to the gym, to work on TikToks, to edit vlogs, to edit the podcast, to film the podcast. Like I have so much extra time that if I worked a 9 till 5, where would I have the time?
Absolutely, yeah.
So but then I think that it's such a thing where it's like everyone just that like if someone gets engaged or someone's pregnant or someone gets this really amazing job or they move to like Australia or something and you compare yourself to them and you're like, oh my god, like they're younger than me, why am I not doing that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why do I not have that money saved? What have I been spending my money on?
Okay, don't clock my teeth too much now.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like we're going to be talking about navigating our 20s, but
can I just say something, guys? And it's not really related to navigating your 20s, but it's certainly how I'll be navigating my 20s. I'll not be using the conditioner I used this morning ever again. My hair feels like straw. Feel it?
Ooh.
You would believe I never washed it out.
Yeah.
So it's this. I'm not even going to say what conditioner it is, but all I'm telling you is it comes in a purple bottle and it's shit. And anyway, so I used this like 3 weeks ago, and then I went to work and I was feeling my hair and I was like, oh, like that does not feel right whatsoever. So then I thought to myself, maybe I just never washed the conditioner out properly, because I don't condition my hair every single time I wash it, because I wash my hair every day. So I just condition it like once or twice a week, right? So I used this conditioner and I was like, oh, maybe I didn't wash it out properly. So the next week I used it again and like rinsed it out my hair really properly, because I was like, obviously what happened, and my hair felt the same. And right, this conditioner is just obviously not made for me. I'm not using it. So I started using this other one that my mum had bought, and that was working. Actually, however, this morning I was just so tired when I woke up. Like usually if I wake up, I don't go for a shower straight away. Like I just fanny about. But I went for a shower straight away. I felt I was ready to be productive today. So got up, went for a shower, and I was just so tired. I literally forgot about how much I hate this conditioner. Put it on my head, came out of the shower, done skincare, fixed my hair, and I was like, why does this feel like shit? And then remembered. And now, like, I just makes me feel so ugly, like, because it's not right.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. So now I'm going to need to go home and wash my hair probably.
Again.
Yeah. And I literally washed my hair like twice the other day as well. But that wasn't because of the conditioner. It just was really sweaty, so I just went for a shower. Not that anybody needed to know that. Anyway, how to navigate your 20s. I just wanted to let you all know that step one in navigating your 20s is find the right conditioner, because this is not it. It's not. The shampoo works fine. It does. The shampoo is actually maybe one of the best shampoos I've ever used. Doesn't mess with my hair whatsoever. It's just this conditioner. I'll send you a photo of it so you know not to buy it.
Okay.
Because it's actual ass.
Perfect.
Anyway, navigating your 20s. So here's the thing. I'm 20. I don't know how to navigate my 20s. But maybe I could offer some valuable insight.
You can, because you're in your 20s. Like, you are going into your 20s.
I know, and I so can't wait for next month, because then I'll be 21, and then that means I can listen to like SZA 20-something.
Yeah.
Because I'll actually be 20-something.
Yeah.
But I've been listening to it anyway, related, but I'm just not relating to how does it feel to be 20-something.
Anyway, since I'm an old fart, I guess I'll take the leads.
Mm-hmm. What age are you? Like pushing 30?
Aye, pretty much, yeah. 25 next year.
Oh, don't put it like that. Don't put it like that. Like, what?
Horrible. But that, like, this is what I mean, because when I was 20, like, I was in college, and just, like, you grow up so much in your 20s. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm not the same person I was when I was 20 years old.
Which is fried to me. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. Like, when I graduate uni, I'll be 24. And it's like...
literally me in a couple months.
Literally. But, like, I'm going to be, like, 24 and then looking back at photos of me at this age right now and being like, oh, I was just a baby.
Genuinely.
But, like, I'm not a baby. I've got thoughts and feelings. And babies don't have...
I matter!
Literally. But, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to look back and be like, oh, I was just so young.
That's literally what I do.
Yeah, I mean, 24 is still young. Like, unless I don't like you, then it's old.
Okay. But no, that's what I mean. I feel like sometimes I think I'm so old. I'm like, I'm nearly halfway through my 20s.
Yeah.
Where does the time went? But then I actually think about everything I've done, and I'm like, I'm doing alright for being 20.
Let's be real, life starts when you're 30. I seen a TikTok actually. It was
people say that
30 is the new 20s, and see, to be honest, I'm living by that.
Yeah. Why not? Like, honest to God. I think, what do you think? Give me your opinion on in your 20s you should be single. Do you believe that?
I think due to unforeseen circumstances, I am living the rule. But should you be single? I think it's a person by person basis.
I agree.
I think for me, yeah. I think for me, I would rather kill myself than speak to a man ever again. But on the other hand, like, I think back to like people that I know that have been in relationships since first year of high school, and it's like I wouldn't wish for them to be single.
Well, that's what I mean, because like my mum and dad have been together since they were like 13, 14 years old.
Oh, they're high school sweethearts.
They're high school
sweethearts. No way, that
like,
is so cute.
Insane. And then I remember when I broke up with my girlfriend from high school, and my dad was like, how do you not know she's like, she might be the one? And I was like, I don't think she is.
She's not the one because she's broke up.
No, exactly. But then I guess for him, that was just like,
because he found the one.
Because he found the one that young,
yeah.
And he was just like, oh, you've not actually gave it a good shot. And I was like, I gave it my all. We ain't been...
Like Mariah. Like Mariah, she gave her all.
Why you said like that?
Like Nadia. Censor that. Bleep that. But I actually had something valuable to say there. But now I can't remember. I don't know. Well, what do you think for yourself? Do you think you're a relationship person?
That, like, it's so... Yeah, like I do.
I think I'm a relationship person as well, and it is one of my biggest downfalls.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, I feel like I've learned a lot, like, from my last relationship about being, like, more independent and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to go to sleep on FaceTime to my ex-girlfriend because we're long distance.
Which is something else we're going to be speaking about.
Yeah, but I used to fall asleep on FaceTime every single night. And then when we broke up, that was obviously hard to, like, get used to. Like, I was playing, white noise on YouTube. Aww. Just to, like, get to sleep. Because it had been, like, 2 years or something? Just of that constantly. So, but that, like, now, like, someone tries to FaceTime me and I don't answer them. Like
yeah, literally, like, what are you FaceTiming me for?
but I never used to be like, I used to be such a FaceTime person. But now, like, genuinely, if someone's calling me, I'm like, what do you, like, can you just put it in a
Me
text?
too, but I think that comes from the lockdown because all I done in lockdown was FaceTime. So like now I'm like FaceTime like out my out. Like I don't want any more FaceTimes. Like stop calling.
Fair.
Like Lady Gaga telephone, stop calling. No, but seriously, like yeah, I don't. It's not, especially see if it's like a random number phoning me. No, that's not getting answered.
I ain't answering that.
I'm not answering that. Like,
No.
I was saying that to my mum earlier today as well. Actually, I was like, do you know whoever it is on the other end of that phone? It can't actually be that bad. But like, what if it is?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
True.
I don't know. I've got a lot of enemies. So like, what if somebody's phoning up to like give me death threats?
It'd make a good song.
Yeah, it would. I'd literally record it and sample it.
Yeah, exactly. Fine. Why were we speaking about that?
Navigating 20s asked you, like, are you a relationship person?
Yeah.
Because I think that ties into should you be single for your 20s?
Yes.
And the thing, but mine works in the opposite way. I am a relationship person, but I should be single for my 20s because I'm not getting into that again. But I know that even if I'm single for the next 10 years, like, I'm still just going to be looking for the one. Because I found the 2, and the 3, and the 4, and the 5, but I never found the one.
I'm actually going to agree.
I know
this is so. This is like we're going to get emotional on the podcast, guys.
And they said lavender marriage wasn't equivalent to therapy.
It is. And you've said sort of like this in every episode. And they said lavender marriage.
They say lavender marriage isn't a lot of things. I'm telling you now. It's everything.
It's everything. We're everything you want us to be.
Yes.
No, I do. I think I'm a relationship person.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like all like horoscopes and everything.
Yeah.
Do you believe in horoscopes?
To a certain degree, because like I am a Leo, and I feel I sum up everything a Leo is meant to be.
Yeah, you absolutely.
So it's like
Leo. I think I suit a Libra as well. Like.
Yeah, I could have told you were a Libra without you even saying that. Actually.
Okay. Well. That was rude.
So indecisive.
Why? Yeah. See, that is what it is. Everyone says that to me. They're like, they'll try and make me decide something, and I'm like, I'm literally a Libra.
Yeah, like why?
Like, leave me alone. I'm not going to decide where we're going to eat.
I mean, literally last week you couldn't decide what colour hat to wear.
Yeah. I swapped hats. Oh.
Wait, does this hat make me blend in with the background? I'm changing hats.
And I did change hats.
She did.
Where was I going with that?
I believe in horoscopes.
No, but why did I say that? Oh, mine says... One, it says I'm a really like flirty person. Like every single horoscope.
We have had this conversation before, though.
That Libras are really flirty, and I'm like, I can't flirt to save my life.
But we both, I think it applies for you as well, but me too. I literally flirt with everybody by accident, and I think you could maybe be the same. Like, I think you're just. I hate calling people nice because it's like you're so nice.
I'm friendly.
You're friendly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think. Honestly, if somebody wanted to think that you were flirting with them, it wouldn't be hard to like put those puzzle pieces together.
Yeah.
And I'm the exact same. Like literally every single person I speak to, like I'm flirting with them, and it's not on purpose. I just like to make people feel good.
Yeah, but mine always also says that I've got commitment issues, and I'm like, I don't think that's true.
What app do you use?
I don't use an app. It's always just like TikTok.
So you're not even getting these like willingly, like
no. Me and Lauren,
you're just finding out.
Me and Lauren always send each other like because she's an Aries, so hers are always funny. Like it's always like hot-headed, awful person. Like
so I don't have beef with Aries. Do you?
Have you met
I've got beef with Geminis. I think Geminis are everything that they were told to be.
Yeah.
Two-faced.
I don't know any like nice Geminis. Sorry if you're a Gemini.
But I'm allowed to say I'm a Gemini rising, so just get that.
I don't think I know any Gemini's. What, the end of May, start of May?
End of May, start of June. Yeah, because then after that it's what is it after that? it's something, then it's Leo. So yeah, it's the start of June, end of May.
Yeah, I don't think I know any Geminis.
I know a few Geminis, and yeah, they're the exact same. I could have told you they were Geminis before I even found out.
Well, Emma Chamberlain's a Gemini.
Well, she did a 180. That makes sense.
Because
I like Emma Chamberlain, but what I
like
will
Emma
say
Chamberlain.
though, and it's no hate Emma, I promise, but I don't particularly enjoy like the videos she makes now. Like I liked old Emma Chamberlain, and I know that like
Yeah.
that's such like a hateful thing to say. Oh, I miss when she was like this. I miss when she was like that. But like, I don't know. It's like, well, if you miss it so much, go and watch the videos. Then probably should. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just not my vibe. But
I miss when she lived in like, where is it? She's from San Francisco or something. No,
well, I don't know. I don't know the lore, but
like she used to make videos just like doing like daily activities,
yeah,
or whatever,
like just
and just yap.
and it was
I
funny.
that.
But like now, I think Emma Chamberlain takes herself quite seriously, which is not a bad thing at all.
No.
Like she is still funny. Like
I think she's had to do that though with like the level of fame that she's
like
become.
where she's reached in her career, because now it isn't.
Absolutely.
Now it isn't just getting online and talking. Do you know what I mean?
No,
now it's like partnerships and then interviews on the Met Gala. So it's like, yeah, I understand why she would maybe take herself seriously.
Of course.
How long have we been talking?
Yeah, I know. This is going to be a long episode.
How has this been 41 minutes already?
No, it's not. Might have to split it into two.
Two-parter?
We could do a two-parter.
Okay.
And we might need to.
This is a special two-parter.
Because I'm not done talking.
Neither am I. But yeah.
As we go silent.
Literally, we're done. No, but to go back onto the topic of navigating your 20s, I think your 20s are probably, it's hard because your teenagers are like this as well, but your 20s are all about figuring out who you are.
Yeah.
I think when you're a teenager, you obviously are figuring out who you are, very much so.
Yeah.
But when you're 20, this is time where you start like implementing that into the rest of your life, because now you're setting yourself up. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to uni, I figured out I like music, so I'm going to do music, and I'll be doing music for the rest of my life now. Like, this is me putting it into place. Same with you, with like creative design and stuff as well. Like, you're doing this to set yourself up, but with that, I think your 20s can be very stressful. Again, I am 20, I have not faced this stress or discovering who I am, so it's like speaking with a bit of salt there.
But this will be so fun for you to watch back in like 4 years' time.
Honestly,
do you know what I mean?
Say 10 years' time.
Same with me. Like, I'll watch this and be like, who is that girl? Like
she doesn't know anything.
I've changed. Yeah, quite literally. And I think that's also insane because I think, especially with relationships, like I love so deeply. Like,
me too.
I don't just get over someone. I can't. I don't understand.
Never mind.
Oh, got something you want to say?
Just never mind.
Okay. So we'd probably have to censor it.
Yeah, we'd probably have to cut that.
I forgot.
You love so deeply, and it's not that easy to just get over somebody. Like,
yeah, like I'm not avoidant. Like I can't just shut someone off. It's not me.
Some people can't relate.
I know.
I can. Avoiding is like, it's so hard because like I don't think avoiding a problem is going to solve it. But on the other hand, taking time away from it to understand your emotions, and then also to take your emotion out of your response, because although your response is going to be filled with emotion in any situation, it's always good to speak with a clear mind.
I think I just hate change.
Do you?
So like if that person that I've loved with my whole heart and connected to them on like such a deep level and stuff, and they've been like my go-to person for however long, for them to just then like disappear, like I hate it, because then it's like, well, who do I yap to? You know what I mean?
No, literally.
Quinn literally said this. He messaged Charlie, and he said, or like he was with Charlie, and he said, you can tell when Becca's got a girlfriend from when she doesn't, because when she's not got a girlfriend, she posts so much more on her private story. I was like, no need to call me out like that, but fine.
Do you think that's true?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I
Yeah, I
think
mean, I would probably agree, to be fair, but
when I'm in a relationship, I will obviously yap to them about more stuff. And then I still post on my Snapchat story, absolutely. But I would tell them stuff first. I wouldn't just like go post on my story and be like, "Oh, you can just watch my story. Like it's on my story. Go watch it." Like if I had something exciting to tell them, yeah, absolutely go tell them first.
Yeah.
But losing that person's so difficult because it's not like you've just lost your partner. You've literally lost your best friend, and that's horrible.
I feel like, especially, see, after a breakup, like, I think the hardest part for me was, like, okay, so I, like, just don't text anybody saying goodnight. Like, what? Like,
Yeah.
so what? I can just go for a nap now and, like, I don't need to let anybody know. Like,
and it's weird because then you start to like, in my relationship, we had different schedules.
yeah.
So like, I would be going to bed, and she would want to like FaceTime and stuff, and I'd be like, no, like I need to go to sleep because I'm
Yeah.
up at 4 or 5 in the morning, whatever. But then when we broke up, I would then start to miss like her trying to like call me.
Yeah.
It's it's horrible. Breakups are so shite, and I think that is again such a big part about navigating your 20s because you're gonna go through quite a lot of heartbreak probably, and that's life.
Yeah. But at least it helps you write songs, create. That's something that I think is so important. I think, especially if like you're sad after the breakup,
Yeah.
like you can like lose like a lot of joy in all the things that you were doing. Like I really went through that last year, not so much this year, right enough, but definitely last year. And like you just stop doing like the things that you enjoy.
Yeah.
Whereas I think like this year, like I mean, obviously anybody can turn around and be like, just get up and do the things you enjoy. Like it's not that hard. But it is hard, of course it is. But I think if you can find it in yourself to like persevere and get through that, like it makes everything so much easier. Like not to go like actually too deep into it because again I said this and then I had to cut out so much. Like I generally don't want to speak about that. But like when I went through the breakup this year, like being able to like go on my laptop and make a song literally got me through the next day. Do you know what I mean? And then like the day after that, like if I felt like not getting out of bed, like I'll just make another song and like that's helped me get up and do something. And I think that is what's so important. Like not just a breakup, any sort of experience that can be sad or traumatic or anything, like as long as you hold your joys to your heart, you will get through it.
Yeah. Like I threw myself into the gym. I was at the gym every night for
I
like
even threw
2
myself
hours.
into work. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Pick up all the shit.
literally.
Stay on extra because it's distracting. But this is the thing because it's like distraction's absolutely good, but at the same time,
you need to work through it.
You need to feel your emotions.
Distractions are good for if your emotions feel uncontrollable.
Yes.
I think is what I would say.
Yeah.
I think in every circumstance, feel your emotions. As if you feel so sad for 6 months, I mean, obviously, I would maybe go and maybe speak to somebody about that. But sorry, but like,
yeah.
sorry, that was not meant to be rude, but like, do you know what I mean? If you're feeling sad for 6 months, like feel it and like allow yourself to feel it. Stop pushing it away. You need to feel these emotions. And if it's so sad where it feels uncontrollable, you feel like you can't function, that's when distraction should be implemented.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean?
I think as well, like, sadness is an emotion that we all feel and we all should feel. Like,
and some people should feel it more than others.
But like, you know the film Inside Out?
Yes.
Yeah, like, but that film, obviously, like, Joy always wants to just, like, make Riley happy. Like, she's just like, oh, I want her to be the happiest kid ever. But that's not realistic. We're not always happy. We all have emotions. We all have hormones. Like, that's just, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, and I think it's, like, also that case where it's shit, yeah, but you wouldn't feel so good at being happy if you never knew what sadness felt like.
Yeah.
Like, if you didn't know what it felt like to be like at the pits of hell, then how are you going to know how good it feels like when you're on top?
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
And you learn so much about yourself through like relationships and just allowing yourself to love someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, I do think if you're not in a relationship going into your 20s, try and keep that somewhat. Do you know? I'm not saying like do not get into any sort of relationship in your 20s. You're going to have flings. You might find somebody that you love and you break up, whatever. But your 20s are for you.
Yeah.
And they're not for somebody else. So don't waste your prime trying to impress a man who honestly isn't even that hot. Or woman.
Mm-hmm. And just live life with no regrets, honestly. Because I could be like, oh, I regret being with that person or whatever, but I don't. Like, I learned so much about myself from every relationship I've been in.
You can look back and be like, oh, I made this mistake, I made that mistake.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Lord knows I'm looking back thinking that was a mistake. But never regret. Because you learn from mistakes. You just sulk over regrets. Oh,
clip that.
And they say I'm not a songwriter. I am. No, but for real though, like, you do, like, mistakes are, do you know what I mean? Like, there are mistakes on purpose. Like, you will always learn something from a mistake. You will always learn, you learned in school from mistakes. That's how you learned. You learn in life from making mistakes. But you should never look back and be like, oh, I'm regretting that. Like, because you can't change anything that you've done.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know the next bit.
Everybody feels that way. Hey!
Guys.
Nobody's perfect.
Drop a comment below if you know the song Tell Me Something I Don't Know, Selena Gomez. Because she doesn't know this song and...
I do now.
Yeah, you do now. After you had to be shown.
Yeah, I didn't know it.
At this big age.
I know.
Like, what do you mean you didn't grow up with that?
That's the issue. You know as well, right? Oh my god, this is something navigating your 20s. Let's go back to when we were children, right?
Yep.
Taking it back. Right, I was having this conversation in work about how, like, in like 2012, 2013, it was like the BlackBerry craze, like the phone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But like no one had them. Me and Rachel were like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't have a BlackBerry because I was not even 10. But no, literally. But of course I knew what a BlackBerry was. I knew, like, my family had BlackBerries, like all the BBM and all that.
Yeah, because that's what we're speaking about. We're speaking about BBM, and they were like, what's that? I was like, it was the best thing ever.
Yeah, no, that's weird not knowing what that is, but no, I didn't have a BlackBerry though.
I love my, honestly,
bring them back.
Bring them
yes.
back. They were the, like, oh.
I think phones have advanced too far.
Too much, man. Like, what do I need this for? I don't.
No, literally, all I should be able to do on a phone is phone somebody and text somebody.
Literally.
I don't need to be having all of these apps.
No, take FaceTime away.
Please.
Please get rid of it.
Please get rid of FaceTime. Stop FaceTiming me. Oh my god, stop. I'm sick of being FaceTimed, and now they've added you can send FaceTime voicemails. Why? See, if I wanted to leave a voicemail, I would have phoned you.
You tried to FaceTime me yesterday.
But that was to show you the podcast intro.
Right, okay.
However, you're right.
I did ignore you.
Could have been a video.
Could have been a video.
Could have just sent it.
Yeah. Could have just sent it so we could have uploaded on time.
Yes. Oh, I was bad yesterday. I fell asleep and did not send Becca the podcast intro, which meant instead of uploading on a Sunday, we are uploading today, Monday. My bad.
But that's a good thing about the fact that we can just, like, we control this podcast. You know what I mean? Yeah. We ain't got no managers.
However, if you want to manage us, just send us a DM and we'll send your email.
Yeah, because maybe we could use it.
And maybe a PR team.
I think we're going to need that one, actually.
Yeah, specifically me.
Hi guys, bit of a jump scare. And an abrupt ending to this episode, because we did in fact decide to make it a two-parter. So tune in next week to hear us speak about long distance relationships. And we hope you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching, and see you next week.